Tehseen is also here. Tehseen, what do you make of this conversation between Gen Z and Mohan Bhagwat?
I think the BJP and the RSS are keen to reach out to the Gen Z, nothing wrong in it. But with Gen Z, you cannot do divisive politics that the RSS indulges in. So I hope that ideas that the Gen Z stand for, which are essentially core to our and central and fundamental to our democracy, is accepted by the RSS, because by and large the idea of this organization, the RSS, has not been very democratic in nature, and Gen Zs are looking for democracy. So I hope that that works out. I also feel that there is a little bit of a hypocrisy in this, because at the end of the day, while it's great that there's been an outreach by both the government and RSS to the Gen Z, what is it that the Gen Zs actually want? They want a society that is less, that has more freedoms within the limit of our constitution. What has this government done? Can Mr. Mohan Bhagwat ji, with absolute respect to sir, criticize the police hitting the students? He won't do it. And I'm telling you this. Can Mr. Mohan Bhagwat ji, with absolute respect to the RSS, criticize the Uttarakhand draconian law that says
I'll ask that
people
question of Sanju Verma. Now, Tehseen, with absolute respect to Rahul Gandhi, absolute respect to Mr. Khadge, will Rahul Gandhi put out one post on the assault of policemen at Jantar Mantar? Absolute respect to Rahul Gandhi and Mr. Khadge and the powers that be in the Congress party. Will we hear anything on the students who are sitting on protest in Ranchi?
So I think that's a great question. In fact, just about 20 minutes ago, he did put out about the Ranchi students, and he said Congress has to deal with them and he's going to take it up. So it's about 25 minutes ago he's put that
Take it up,
so
that is not enough. It is your government there. 4 ministers in the Jharkhand government. He should be there. Why is he not going there? Tehseen, like Anish Gawande took Sharad Pawar to Jantar Mantar, you should travel with Rahul Gandhi.
I'm going to Ranchi next week. I am. But, and I hope his leg gets better and we can go together. But I'm going to Ranchi next week. I spoke to those...
Sanju Verma, before you answer the political question and, you know, things you've heard from Abdul Razak Khan, Ravi Srivastav, Tehseen and Anish, I want to bring in Karan before you answer those questions. Karan, your sense of what you heard today. All questions were asked.
So, Pranesh, at the outset, we must understand what the Gen Z actually stands for. I mean, we can go on blabbering what they really stand for, but if you look at authentic studies, and I think MTV Youth Study did a fantastic comprehensive research with a huge database on it, and what they really are bothered about is aspiration, excellence, performance, and we have some of the biggest, highest number of teetotalers in any generation. That's what Gen Z is about. They are connected to spirituality. 62% of them said that we are spiritual, we feel better after prayers. So we have a very dharmic Gen Z in a lot of ways. We must understand this. And no way do some people sitting on Jantar Mantar represent the entire Gen Z. Let's be very honest about it. And I take very strong objection to people like Anish. They don't say a word about what's happening in Jharkhand. Those are also Gen Z. They don't say a word about the rapid action police force personnel who was brutally injured there. He was also a Gen Z. He was just 28 years old, doing his duty in the line of fire. Does he deserve to be thrown at? Does he deserve stones being hurled at him? That is the big question. When you broad brush an entire thing and feel that Gen Z are only those loony wokes, I'm sorry, that's not who Gen Z is. And the RSS has been reaching out to them for 3 years now. I'll tell you this. Their number of shakhas from 2020 to 2026 have doubled from 39,000 to 78,000. 75% of them, the new entrants, have been Gen Z. This was stated by Mohan Bhagwat 2 years back in Pune. Maybe Tehseen remembers that. So this is what the RSS outreach has been all about. Yes, the NEET crisis could have been handled better by the government. I've been on record saying that. But in no way is the BJP disconnected with the Gen Z. I mean, the Gen Z overwhelmingly voted for them in Bihar. Bihar has the highest percentage of Gen Z. So I think it's good if they're reaching out, and we need solutions. I think they should come as we proceed.